What you doing, Jan?
I'm attempting to wire the electrical box for the water pump. I have to put this box here and then the waterproof cover over it because it'll be partially exposed to elements. So I ran conduit from the panel at the other building to here and put a monkey head on it. I got a drip loop here, and I'll just connect that wire to the skid, and then I'll have electrical. Okay, there's a waterproof box. Electrical to the water pump is finished and sealed, and then here's our water lines, and goes down to the kitchen. Let's see if I can get that to zoom in. I got some cutoff valves. I need to secure those up, but they're done. We're very close.
These are the holes for a shelf
For our water filter.
for the water filters. Ta-da!
I think that'll hold. Don't you think it'll hold?
Looks like it.
All right. Okay, just turn the water on down here, and it's pushing the water up there, and I can see it's already kind of trickling. I need to tighten that some more. There. Anyway, got to fill these filters up so they can prime the pump. Right now the head pressure in the tank is higher than the height of this, so it should go ahead and fill this one up and then move over and fill that one. It should. I got the connection to the outlet done. There. And it's about 10 inches away from the electrical box, so I'm not real worried about that. gotta wait for this to fill up. I got the circuit breaker on for the pump, and I'm going to use my tester to make sure I have good current. Okay, you've been watching this stuff for a while. It's boring, but the second filter is almost full and no leaking. Now, allegedly, this pump is self-priming. Now, I don't know what it's going to do when I plug it in, because the line has absolutely no water in it. But I just have to wait and see. I'll turn it on, and unless it sounds like it's going to blow up, I'll keep it plugged in. It should fill the line from the kitchen to the bathroom completely with water and then shut off. And then once it does, I'll have Susan open up the faucet in the kitchen and see, once the air gets out, purged out, if we have water in the kitchen. Now, this is only cold water. I have not hooked up the hot water heater yet, and therefore I have not hooked up in the hot water line. My plan is to put the hot water heater right there, and just to the right of this post, right there. And then I'll put a T in the output line right there, and it'll come over and then up into the water heater. And then the line will come down and then go into the hot water line. And that's the plan. Okay, I'm going to get under there and plug in the pump and pray to the universe that it's going to work. Alright, the pump is filling the line with water. My hope is that once the whole line is filled with water and the pressure builds up, the pump will shut off automatically. After many trials and tribulations with pumps, we decided on the shallow well pump with a tank, pressure tank from Harbor Freight. It's 1 horsepower stainless steel. It has a small pressure tank, but right now we're running 1 fixture, so in the near future we'll run a 2nd fixture, so it's fine. Let me show you my setup. Until we get gutters on the house, we're using a tarp pulled back out of the way. It runs water into the screen up here, and I put an adapter on there and came out with 3/4 PEX. And it's kind of convoluted. It's a lot. I've moved it a few times, which is why there's a bunch of bands. I come over to a check, or 20 micron pleated, 20 micron woven check valve with 2 unions. Got another priming port. It's right on the other side of the check valve so I can prime. Even though the pump has a priming plug on the side right there, I just wanted to have this 1-inch PVC. So when I come out of the check valve, I convert to a 1-inch PVC. And they come down and then up at a slight angle to the input of the pump. Then the output is on the goes into the house. But we're expecting rain for the next 2 days, which will top off this tank. And in the meantime, I have some water heater blankets that are insulated, and I will kind of prop up some pallets up the side here and over the top, and I'll layer water heater blankets on it, and then a tarp over that, and then put in a incandescent light to keep it warm so it doesn't freeze during this future freeze that we're about to have.
Guess what?
What? I'm gonna try it?
Holy running water, Batman.
It's been a whole year.
Yeah. We've had to tote water. We are so happy.
Yeah.
Don't want to waste it.
This is the inside of our water system. We have a pump, which right now I have a heat lamp pointed at, 2 filters, and then it comes out of the tote into the filters. This other lamp gets turned on periodically if needed. It's aimed at the filters. But yeah, and I have some Reflexus OSB reflecting the light back onto the pump.